It's team time. It's team time. It's team time. Hey, hey, hey. It's team time. It's team time. It's team time. Hey, hey, hey. STEAM scholars, last week we learned all about the wind. We learned that wind is air that moves quickly around us. Wind is caused by the heating and cooling of the earth. Energy, the ability to do work from the sun, heats the land. And cool air from the north and south poles pushes the warm air molecules up and causes them to rise, all while the earth continues to rotate or spin. The rotation causes the air to do the same and creates wind. In order to be considered wind, two things are necessary: speed and direction. Last week, you created your own technology tool to not only see the speed and direction the wind is blowing, but to also see what blows in the wind. Today, we are going to explore storms. If you are ready to rumble and roll like thunder, let's get started. Before we begin, we will start by going over the design process, followed by saying what STEAM stands for. The design process is something we, as engineers and scientists, will use every time we create or do an experiment. Feel free to say each step with me. With any project, we are going to A, ask, what is the problem, or what am I trying to create or solve? B, brainstorm. How can I solve or make what I am trying to create? C, collect. Collect information, data, or use prior knowledge to help create your project. D, develop. Start creating your project. E, evaluate. What works, what doesn't work, and what can I do to make it better? F, fine-tune. I will try again until my design is where I want it to be. STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Great job! Now, let's explore with today's challenge. Now that we know what wind is, let's discuss thunderstorms and other weather patterns. Weather patterns are when the weather stays the same for days or weeks at a time. Weather patterns are usually linked to the seasons. Some weather patterns you may know are hot, dry, wet, and rainy and cold. Take some time to discuss with your class each of the seasons and what weather patterns you might see in that season. I hope you all had an engaging discussion. Winter has a cold weather pattern. Summer has a hot and dry weather pattern. And during spring, it is warmer and wetter. In the autumn or fall, we experience a cooler weather pattern as temperatures begin to drop to get ready for the winter. Temperature tells us how hot or cold it is. Meteorologists are scientists that study the Earth's atmosphere to predict, which means tell what will happen in the future, and understand the Earth's weather. Weather tells us day to day what the sky and air are like in any given place. A news reporter is a person who writes news articles and reports the news, especially breaking news and weather. Meteorologists and news reporters help us prepare for each day's temperature and weather. Weather tells us if it is sunny, windy, cloudy, rainy, stormy, or snowing. Today, we are going to focus on severe weather like tornadoes, hurricanes, thunderstorms, and snowstorms. Take some time to discuss with your class about what type of weather, sunny, windy, cloudy, or rainy, you think happens during tornadoes, hurricanes, thunderstorms, and snowstorms, and what season each of these severe weather patterns happen. Tornadoes. Tornadoes are funnel clouds with powerful rotating, which means moving in a circular motion, winds that form a column that must touch the ground in order to be a tornado. Usually, it is attached to the base of a thunderstorm. Here, the weather would be windy and rainy. We usually experience tornadoes in the spring seasons. Hurricanes. Hurricanes are large rotating storms with high-speed winds that form over warm waters in tropical areas. The center of a hurricane is called the eye. We can expect this windy weather to occur in Florida, Louisiana, Texas, and North Carolina throughout spring and fall. Thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are dark clouds that form in the sky with thunder and lightning, usually with a lot of rain. Thunderstorms are created when unusually warm air near the ground rises and unusually cold air from the upper atmosphere falls, causing shaky and humid air. Now that you know about tornadoes, hurricanes, and thunderstorms, let's explore one more weather type. It's white, it's fluffy, and we love to play in it. It's snow! Snow is small white crystals of ice formed when water in the atmosphere becomes frozen. Each snowflake is made up of tiny crystals. Did you know that there are no two snowflakes that look the same? What a fun fact! With today's project, we are going to create our own fake snow and do a news weather report, just like a real news reporter and meteorologist. For this project, you will need hair conditioner that is white in color, pure baking soda, a large bowl, Arctic animals, a Ziploc bag, a spoon, a measuring cup, and a ruler, and your news report script. Step 1. Measure 2.5 cups of pure baking soda and a half of cup of white hair conditioner. You are going to look at your measuring cup and find where it says 1 cup. You're going to fill it all the way up to the 1 cup 2 times. Please do not eat or taste the baking soda. This is for science. All right, we have 1 cup. Now we need another cup. That's 2 cups. Now we need a half of a cup. So we are going to find where it says 1/2, and we'll pour it to that mark. Now you just need a half a cup of hair conditioner. Again, we're gonna find the 1/2 mark. Pour that much hair conditioner. Now we are going to mix the baking soda and hair conditioner until well combined. You really want to get all of it mixed in really well. All right, now you are going to discuss with your class about what you noticed about the fake snow. What is the same and what is different about the fake snow and real snow? You feel free to get your hands in it and mix it all up. After your discussion, use the snow you just created and your Arctic animals to create a news story, just like a real news reporter, by filling out your news reporter script. Let's go over that now. Good afternoon. My name is Miss Wilson, reporting from Oklahoma A+ News. It is 2 p.m. on January 4th, 2022. Right now, we are experiencing a large amount of snow on the ground. Here at Oklahoma A+, we have about 2 inches of snow. The large amount of snowfall is not only affecting school and work travel, but pets and some animals. Animals like your dog or your cat are feeling cold and maybe sad. However, some animals like a whale and penguins are excited to play in the snow. Remember, during the winter seasons, we experience colder weather and maybe even snow. Thank you for joining me for today's weather breaking news. I am Miss Wilson with Oklahoma A+ News. Stay warm. Remember to use your animals to create a news scene for your news script. You can create your own news script or use the one we just went over and have your teacher take a picture or video of your news scene and you doing your news. And at the bottom of your script, you guys can draw some pictures about what you created here. Show the snow, show your Arctic animal, all in the boxes. Remember, a news reporter is a person who writes news articles and reports the news, especially breaking news and weather. We learned so much today, STEAM scholars. We learned about weather and weather patterns and what type of weather we may see in certain seasons. Today, you also became a news reporter and a meteorologist given a report on the cold weather and snow. To learn more, here is a quick video from a real-life news reporter and how they use the design process in their career.
Hello all, I'm Michael Wilson. I'm a TV news reporter with 5 News in Northwest Arkansas. And I hope everyone is having an excellent day. And I'm here to tell you all about my career. So let's get started with an office tour. Welcome to my office. Okay, it's a news car. Well, the news is everywhere, so I take my office to go. I use the design thinking process every day. I'm always curious. I may see something online or in person, so I ask myself, why? From there, I come to work at 1:30. I start off my workday with a meeting. I see if others have the same question as me. In the meeting, the anchors, meteorologists, show producers, and reporters brainstorm story ideas. After the meeting, I make calls and collect data and information. Once I collect all the information needed for my story, I begin to develop a script for TV using the information I collected. Once I finish writing my script, I often evaluate it to make sure everything is accurate. Then I send it off to my boss to fine-tune my script. He checks if my story is accurate and if I'm using correct English. Once I get my script approved, I get to voice and we edit. Then we're live on TV at 4, 5, and 6. I write a web story and the process restarts for our 10 p.m. story. Wow, guys, that is a lot. At a news station, many people use STEAM, from our sales team to engineering, our meteorologists, and even our news department. Hey guys, I just want to thank you all for allowing me to share my career with you. And I want to leave you with a quote: don't trade your authenticity for approval. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Wow, being a news reporter looks like an amazing career that you could one day pursue. Throughout the week, observe the weather and think about what the weather pattern will be like for this winter. As for now, your teacher will read, "That girl on TV could be me." Next week, when we meet on Zoom or Google Meet, we will take a closer look into thunderstorms and create our own rain. Don't forget to look over your STEAM career cards. Until next time, my STEAM scholars, be great and keep exploring. Bye-bye.